So guys, it's official. I've made my decision. You see, after a week of testing and pushing this device to its limit, I am going to be returning my Lenovo Legion Go S. And look, it's not because it's a terrible device, it's just not worth it for me, and honestly I think a lot of you guys are gonna feel the same way. And believe me, this wasn't an easy decision to make, because on one hand, this is easily one of the best looking handhelds out there, no debate. The design is fantastic, the ergonomics is super comfortable, the display itself, 8-inch VRR support, great on paper, but once you move past the aesthetic and focus on what really matters, that's where things start to fall apart. You see, I was really hoping that the Ryzen Z2 Go chip would be a step up, maybe beat last year's Z1 Extreme in the original Legion Go. If that were the case, then yeah, this would have felt like a worthy upgrade. But no, after testing and after seeing other YouTubers' results, it turns out it's actually a bit slower than the original Legion Go. And look, that wouldn't even be a deal breaker for me if the price made sense, but it doesn't. The Legion Go S cost more than the original Legion Go, which just doesn't add up, right? So in a sense, you're paying more for less performance. If this was $399, then sure, I'll say go for it. But at this price, nah. Now let's talk about another deal breaker for me, which surprisingly has to do with the display. You see, on paper it sounds great, and to be fair, it looks great. You have 8-inch VRR support, everything sounds amazing. So you're probably wondering, then what's the issue, right? Well, for me, it's kind of personal. Here's the thing, okay? After using my Zotac Zone for over 2 months now, switching to this display just felt underwhelming, even with a larger screen. You see, the Zotac Zone has an OLED display with 800 nits of brightness, and once you've used OLED with HDR, it's just hard to go back, trust me. So to me, the Legion Go S screen just felt dim. The colors looked washed out to me, and that really took away from the experience. Now, let's be fair, if you've never used an OLED handheld before, like the Zotac Zone or the One X Fly F1 Pro, then you probably wouldn't notice this. But once you experience the OLED, okay, the true blacks, the vibrant color, the HDR support, it's kind of impossible to not see the difference. Even when I hooked it up with my One X GPU 2, the visuals definitely improved, especially with the 8-inch display and the VRR support. But I still felt like my gaming experience was 10 times better on the Zotac Zone. Now don't get me wrong, if you pair the Legion Go S with an eGPU, you will see its full potential. It's a fantastic combination and you'll get the absolute best out of this device. But let's be real, not everyone is going to buy an eGPU just to make a handheld perform better. And for me, even with an eGPU, the display still wasn't doing it for me. So at the end of the day, OLED displays are just better, period. Now, if you already own the original Lenovo Legion Go, then don't get this device, because the original Legion Go is just a better device overall. Here's why. You already have a faster CPU, detachable controllers, built-in kickstand, this doesn't have, 144Hz refresh rate, and up to 1440p resolution. The only real advantage of having the Lenovo Legion Go S is the fact that it has the VRR support, and yeah, it also works flawlessly with eGPUs without needing extra driver installation, which was obviously a struggle with the original Lenovo Legion Go. But even with that advantage, I would say the original Lenovo Legion Go is still the better device overall. Now, if you still want the Lenovo Legion Go S, maybe because of the portability, the design, or you just want something new, then I would recommend getting the Z1 Extreme version instead. Another option will be to wait for the SteamOS version, which I honestly think is a much better fit for this chip, or just wait for the Legion Go 2. And if you already own a Steam Deck OLED, then it's a no-brainer. Just come on, wait for the SteamOS version of this device. So in a nutshell, this is actually going to be my last video on this particular version of the Legion Go S. But trust me, I've got some exciting devices coming on this channel, including the Legion Go, the SteamOS version of course, the Zotac Zone 2, the Aya Neo 3, and the Legion Go 2. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those videos, then make sure to be subscribed and of course turn on notifications so you are the first to know when those videos drop. And of course, if you enjoyed this video so far, hit that like button, it really helps out the channel. And once again, my name is Samson and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.